What is up, everyone? We're back with Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and we're here to answer that question today. Should you pull on the new Yuffie holiday banner? Remember, guys, if you do like what you see, if you'd like to drop that like, comment, or subscribe if you're not already, that'd be absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at this. So first and foremost, guys, remember, if you're just here to have fun with the game, you don't really care about the whole meta and all that kind of stuff, and you are a huge fan of Yuffie, and you got the crystals to get the gear, then pull for it. The whole game is about having fun. So this is more designed for those who are, you're trying to decide, should you spend your crystals on this? Is this something you're, wanting to spend because you're trying to get into that meta or whatever? So let's take a look at what we got going on here. The holiday bell. By the way, props to the update and then a complaint about the update where they've added this. So we can now see what the item looks like at OB1 max level. That's amazing. But now we can't see what it looks like at base 5-star max level. So we can't really see what our abilities look like at max level, just that OB, just the 5-star, base 5-star. We can now only see it at OB1, which is kind of a bummer. I wish they would have left the middle in there. So anyway, we got boost magic attack, boost wind potency, magic attack, circle sigil boost. At 5-star, it does 390% magic wind damage. Wind resist is decreased by low to mid. MDef is decreased low to mid. I love there's no HP requirements on this. Like this one's not like if HP is above 50%, this happens. These boosted the kickoff, which is great because this kind of does a 2-in-1 thing. Either before you were lowering you were imperiling their weakness, or you were taking down their MDef or their PDef. This does both. So that's awesome. If we do get this up to OB1, 450%. Wind resist goes from low to mid. MDef is low to mid. That doesn't change. Boost him attack is at 42, so you're just 3 points shy of having that level 6 magic attack. Wind potency is at 15, putting you at that plus 25%. Take it up to OB6. 550. Wind resist goes from low to high, so that low does not change. MDef is also low to high. It's kind of a bummer. I'm assuming this is a weapon you would main hand. I mentioned this in my update video when we saw the update. But if the enemy is stacking resistance, this is not a good choice, because you're only going to be taking that resistance down 1 tick at a time. If this at least gone to mid, you could take it down 2 and it wouldn't be as bad. But here, I mean, if it's not going to stack resistance, you're going to get this thing to high because you're main handing this thing. And you'll cast it over and over, and you're just going to keep piling it up to high. Same thing with the MDef decrease, but if it stacks MDef, you got another problem. M attack goes up to 54, so now you're just 1 point shy of the level 7 magic attack if you're main handing it. Wind potency is at 27, you're at that plus 40%. If you do happen to get this thing to OB10, you jump up to 620% magic damage. You stay low to high here. That's an absolute bummer. I wish at least at OB10 it would have gone up to mid. Because honestly, you could probably stop at OB6. M attack is at 62, so you're fully maxed there. Wind potency is at 39, so you're at the 55% threshold. You could focus on doing wind potency and HP. I don't think we have any wind potency magic attack, magic defense weapons, but that could easily get you up there really quickly. You get another one that's like at 30, so let's add 15 points to this. So 55, 54. I mean, you're just 1 point shy of the 85%. If you've got her outfit on top of it, you're golden here, and you've got the 85%. That's a great spot to be in with just one more weapon. So it's not a terrible weapon, but this right here is probably a pretty good sweet spot for it. OB6. Let's take a look at the outfit itself. Let's just look at it. Again, I did this in the news and update video. Got the little tail back here that I didn't mention. The flannel looks really nice. I like how it like matches with all the... It really blends well in with everything else here. You got the little red toggles to close the coat, fur-lined pockets and sleeves. A little holster here. I love the little reindeer emblem on the shoes and the flannel to match. The bell looks really nice and cool. The little antlers, again, tie in with that plaid pattern, flannel pattern. And the scarf's a nice touch. Overall, I mean, the outfit looks good. It looks really good. When we look at the stats of it, so it has that boost wind potency of plus 15. So again, you're getting plus 25% just having the outfit, and then also having the Wind Strike Arcanum plus 35%. So between those two, you're at plus 60% wind damage. And that's before adding in any other weapons. The other thing I want to look at is her conformer, before we kind of talk about our ultimate decision here. So we have 2000 damage, P-Def is decreased high to high to a single enemy, M-Def high to high to a single enemy, plus 7 ATB to yourself. Boost ability potency plus 20, and boost Arcanum at 25. You're going to get 4 ATB to start the battle off. You get to basically start off with an attack right away. Which... this sounds better than it is. The only thing that this is really beneficial for is if you need something to heal right off the bat, or like a Asuna right off the bat. For attacking purposes, if this is the beginning of a battle and that attack gauge is not full, you are losing a lot of damage. So this honestly isn't as good as it seems, in my opinion. Like I said, outside of healing purposes, Asuna purposes, I don't really like this ability. Let me know what you think about my opinion on that. Like I said, I think, like I said, initially this looks really good, but when you stop and think about ATB boost, and I thought about this when it came to the guild weapons, your attack gauge isn't going to be full. So it's not as useful. I mean, if it's a, you start the battle with it, but if it's a round 3 attack, yeah, you might be okay. But this is when battle begins. Is it the initial battle? Like round 1 battle? Or will it happen ever in round 1, round 2, round 3? If it only happens in round 1, then yeah, this is absolutely useless. I don't know. It's a good weapon, especially for Yuffie. It's a decent weapon. I feel like this is overrated. I think people will think too highly of this, and it's not going to be as good as we think it's going to be. Boost ability is great. I mean, this is awesome. Just a free fill your gauge. And of course, the P-Def M-Def decrease is awesome as well. Now, one thing I want to compare the Holiday Bell to. So this does wind resist low to high, M-Def decrease low to high. Is I want to compare this to Aerith's Prism Rod. Or no, not Prism Rod, the Floral. P-Def mid to mid, wind resist high to high. This lowers P-Def. It does P attack and wind potency. It doesn't do wind damage, but again, you're decreasing the 3 stacks right off the bat. And always decrease by 3 stacks, so something is stacking wind resist. This is great. I mean, if you're a huge Yuffie person, I think this is a really good banner. If you're not really big into using Yuffie and you hardly use her at all, I think this is an easy skip, at least for now. Wait until any other holiday banners drop. And if you want to spend on a holiday banner and this one's the best of them, then go ahead. But I think for right now, this is a pass. I'm not going to say it's an easy pass. I'm not going to say it's a, no-brainer. But in its current state, with what we know right now, I'm going to say this is a pass. Like I said, unless you're just a huge Yuffie fan and you want her stuff, then by all means, go for it. Just make sure you get her gear. So, that's kind of my thoughts there. It'll be useful for the upcoming battle ranking. It'll be useful for the current event. But when we look at magic wind weapons, again, this is looking at just the ones that I have, because I'm sure there's probably some out there that I don't have. So ones that do just wind damage. You got the Humus Rapier, which is an AoE. The Humus Megaphone, which is an AoE. I think those were event weapons. Canyon Collar is an AoE. Short Barrel is physical. You got the current event weapon for Sephiroth, which is AoE. Prism Rod for Aerith, which is single. Magic Shuriken, which is AoE. Dinner Tray is physical. The Falchion is physical. Pulse Gun's magic, but AoE. Motor Drive is physical, and then the Dark Heavens is physical. So this is one of few single magic wind weapons, which does make it unique at this point. And again, the MDef and wind resist down at the same time is nice, as long as you're not going up against that stacking resist. So I think this is one, like I said, if you're not a Yuffie person, let this one play out. Let's see what other banners drop. And then if you want to pull on a holiday banner, you'll have a little bit more of an idea. This lasts all the way till December 31st. So it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We got another 26 days with this banner. So some time to think about that. About the only, at this point, like, big redeeming thing, so you'd have to pull to the end of the second stamp to get the other gear, but the second shot at the holiday code isn't too bad because of that Earthblade or the Earth Arcanum. We don't have many Earth Arcanums. But anyway, let me know let me know about your thoughts down below. What do you think about the Yuffie banner? Is this one worth pulling on? Do you agree or disagree with what I've said? Let me know especially about what you think about the ATB boost on the Conformer. Do you agree with my sentiment on thinking that this is currently something that looks really good right now, but when we think about it on pen and paper or in actual use, it's not as useful? So let me know that down below. We're going to call that one here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Again, comment down below, subscribe if you're not already. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.